Hi everybody. Wanted to let you know what we're doing today since I'm not going to be able to be here. First thing you're going to do is you're going to find your notebook and you're just going to pull out all the pages and you are going to paperclip them together. And you're going to stack them on your desk. Then you're going to take a folder and you're going to set yourself up so that you can take the quiz for this unit. You're going to need this little food web thingy here to answer the questions. It's only one page. And then after that's done, you're going to work on a pre-assessment for the next unit. So it's sort of involved, but don't panic. You're basically going to read this little story. And basically the story is about this person who runs without eating breakfast and feels all of these things. And then your job is to try to think why this person might feel this way. And you're going to do these two things here, which is you're going to draw something on the figure of this girl, the inside organs of how this person, basically the inside pieces of her that make her feel this particular way. So you're going to draw parts, systems, and organs, and use labels, direction arrows to describe what is happening. And so you're going to draw as best you can. I'll show you an example in a little bit. And then you're going to notice there are these 6 circles, and this particular these circles are labeled. The ones that you have might not be labeled, but these 6 circles relate to the 6 items here. And your job is to basically draw what it's asking for. So 1 is a group of cells, so you draw a group of cells. 2 is one cell with all its parts and functions. 3 is the cell where zooming in on one little piece of the cell where it uses energy. And 4 rather is this thing's called capillaries, which you want to tell me if you know anything about those and how they drop off food at the cell as well as oxygen and pick up waste products. And then if you know anything about the inside of one of these structures called the small intestine, you're going to draw what that looks like here and describe what it does. And then you're going to see if you know anything about what's inside of these structures called lungs. How does the lung work? And there's little microscopic structures in there. Do you have any idea what they look like? So it's totally okay for this, since it's a pre-assessment, for you to just put question marks where you're not sure. But a little more interesting is if you can actually draw something. So like some people in the other classes, they tried to do a few diagrams, okay? So don't worry about if they look like anybody else's diagrams. Just do your best to try to figure out what these things might look like, okay? Now, on the other side of this story, there is a set of multiple choice questions. And so I want you to just do your best on those and not worry if they look like anybody else's drawings or look like anybody else's answers. The purpose here is for you to tell me what you know about the human body before we get started on the unit. Again, it's not going to be graded. It's just a chance for me to see what you know. I'd rather, instead of a question mark, I'd love for you to try to invent something, invent a structure, or try to display or to talk about what you think might be going on. In other words, hypothesize or come up with a theory about what they might look like and have some fun with that. And don't worry about if it's what actually is there. You can be a little creative, but it's more about what functions do they do and how do they do it. Okay? So again, you're going to start by giving up your, we're going to start with this. You're going to give me your notebook. Then you're going to get the quiz, and you're going to work on the quiz and using this food web. And then you're going to work on this pre-assessment. And I want you to spend some time and do as much as you can trying to explain why this person's feeling this way by drawing on the figure of the girl the inside organs that make her use food and energy, and then the microscopic structures in the circles, things that are really small. What do they look like and how do they work? All right, have fun with it and good luck. Thanks for being really kind to the sub. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. See you later.